Hello friends and welcome to my channel. This is Allison with Allison Switches It Up. Today we are going to ask, or shall I say answer, one of the big Palian questions. Is it worth it to spend your home tickets on these house plot tours in order to get the nameplates? Now, some of you may be seasoned players and have all the nameplates that you need and want. Some of you may be brand new players and this might be something that you aren't even familiar with yet, and that's totally fine. We're going to go ahead and take a quick deep dive into it, and we will decide whether or not it is worth it. So I do have my little heart out here because I do want to say thank you to all the Palians that have voted on my plot. I have over 300 votes on my main plot. Real quick, I'll take you to the main plot here. Please vote heart eyes. This is my original, well, I guess I should say really second original plot. As you can tell, it's got kind of a witchy vibe. It's got a lot going on here. We've got plenty of magical trees. We've got an area for a cake party if we'd like to have one. Plenty of great food. It's a winding path that goes along. I won't take up too much time showing off here, but it just goes around and around. We've got, like I said, every jukebox, so I really didn't need to spend any more tickets on that. Outside is my workshop. If you like the look of this, by the way, Horrible Gaming is phenomenal. She is so fantastic and skilled. I absolutely love her builds. This is pretty much all of her design. I just swapped out some items, but this is definitely, not just my idea. Over here, I do have a little plushy cafe. It's always bouncing, always popping, And then of course we've got my main house. So in my main home, this is where I keep all of my treasures. And when I say treasures, I mean things like my potato pods, my favorite plushies, for instance the stackables that you cannot get anywhere, that are so rare. All of my trophies and things like that. Here's my little bedroom, my bathroom, over here the loo, as we like to say. Just kidding, we don't say that in my house, but I would like to. This is my kitchen, just kind of an open form here. Upstairs I'm still working on it. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. It's kind of a mess. This right here was taken from an idea by Mifa Puff. She is also on YouTube. I would highly recommend looking her up. She has great ideas for decoration. And then here, I cannot remember the name of the YouTuber. I want to say it's Code Red Alert, possibly. But I was just building a little attic, and he showed exactly how to do that flawlessly, and it was a wonderful tutorial. So, back to the main part of this video. So what I want to show you guys, what I've been doing is spending my plot tickets to see if it was worth doing it in order to get votes so that I could get new nameplates. Now, as you can see, I have at least 200 of the heart eyes, which means I will be able to get, I'll show you real quick, nameplates, right here. Heartwarming Hearth 3. So this is what I've just unlocked. This will be available to me next week. And this right here, if I get 500 votes under heart eyes specifically, number 3, in that case, that's what that will be. But right now, this is the highest I have unlocked, so we'll use that one for now. So the question is it worth using your tickets to feature your home on the board? So I will tell you guys, I have already featured my home twice, and if I'm not mistaken, I want to say every feature is 10 hours at a time, consecutively. Well, I guess I just defined consecutively. You know what I mean. So I've done this twice already. This is my third time. So we have 5 hours left. We've already made my goal, which was 200. If only we had these other votes under the heart eyes, we would be pretty close to getting to the 500. Well, not pretty close, but we would be over halfway. That's okay, because honestly, I'm not as crazy about the green hearts, so I'm not going to be sad if we don't make it. The event still goes on for another 3 days, 9 hours, 39 minutes, and 4 seconds from here. So it is currently Thursday, August 7th, and it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We are going to take a look and come back in 5 hours and see where our votes have ended, and we're going to make a decision on whether or not it's worth it. I'll see you guys again soon. We'll be right back. Hello friends, and welcome back. So it is a little bit later than I was hoping that I would get back to the second half of this video. However, we still will go over my thoughts and opinions on this real quick. So it is now Friday morning. It's about 8 a.m. as I'm recording this. So I do want to come over here and check out the board. Now, remember, before we look at where we're at, I started doing this on Tuesday. I spent 150 tickets for 10 hours on Tuesday. I spent 150 tickets for 10 hours on Wednesday. And then I just did the same thing yesterday as well. So that is 450 tickets spent for 30 hours of featured viewing time. Let's see what that got us. So if we go to my home, as you can see right now, I am now down to 5 merely teeny tiny tickets, which is okay because I wasn't using those tickets for anything else. Like I said in the previous section of this video, there was nothing else for me to spend them on as they haven't updated wallpapers and things like that. Of course, with it being my luck, maybe now they will, and I won't have any tickets, but that's okay. I'll earn them back in time. I'm not worried about it. I kind of wanted to do this as an experiment to help you guys and let you know what it looks like and see if it's actually worth spending your tickets. I will tell you, you're gonna have to feature your home more than once. Unless you have the great power of social media and you are able to get a lot of your Palian friends on to help you vote, that is, it's probably not going to happen in that first go round. Now, I was able to share this on X or Twitter, as well as my YouTube page. I didn't get a ton of interaction, so I don't honestly feel like a lot of traction came from that. However, I do think for other people, depending on how you utilize your social media, you might be able to get more assistance that way. Also, something you can do in the game that doesn't cost you any tickets is when you're in the chat, you can always ask people if they would like to exchange votes. That's something people love to do. I highly recommend doing that on Mondays when everything resets, because that's when people are trying to get their tickets and complete their achievements for, the week. Liking 5 homes and visiting 15 plots. So that's something also you can do. But as we take a look, my goal was to get the 200 so I could get the other nameplate that is one step below this one. So it looks similar. There's no green hearts and it doesn't have, it's got a different like jewel heart here, I think. So we ended up with 279 heart eye votes. That is from 3 days of featuring the home, remember, and 450 tickets. But we also got all these other votes. So, we've got 61 here, 33, and 43. Now, that's still not enough to... Let me do the quick math in my head. No. It's going to be really close. But it's not quite enough to put us over the 500 limit. Now, I mean, it doesn't matter. So, what I'm saying is, even when we put things up here like, please vote heart eyes, please vote number 3, please vote, whatever it is, guys, just remember you can't force anyone to vote a certain way. Unfortunately, they are going to vote the way that they do see fit, and that's okay. It's a game. You're only requesting that they help you. You do hope that they do. You really, really hope that they do. But it's okay if they don't. Now, that brings us to the final question. Should you spend your plot tour tickets to feature your home in Palia? My simple opinion and answer on that comes down to how badly you want the nameplate. Do you have enough tickets to feature it multiple times? Because I guarantee you it will take more than once. That 10 hours on the feature tab just is not enough when so many people are also featuring their homes. So, my main point, and in conclusion, what I'm saying is, it's up to you. Do you really want that nameplate? Because I did. It's something that I've wanted for a little bit. I've had the second version of the nameplate that I wanted, but I really was hoping to get that third one. I just absolutely love the look of it, and there's also no other way to get it in the game. So, to me, this was worth it. I had no other use for the plot tickets. I have probably 10 to 20 of the bouncy mushrooms sitting in my inventory that I don't need on top of the ones that I already have out on my plots. So it's okay. To say the least, I'm not mad at how things turned out. Yes, I spent 450 Palia plot tickets. However, they don't cost you any money, and it's just a game. And I did it so you guys don't have to. Well, I just want to say thank you so much. If you stuck with me through the video, I really appreciate you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is this something you're gonna do? Are you gonna feature your home? And how many times would you actually use your Paleo plot tickets? Is it worth it? Let me know what you think below. If you want to see more videos featuring Palia, Infinity Nikki, maybe even now Tiny Bookshop, things like that, I would love for you to subscribe, and I'd love to see you in future videos there, or here with me, I should say. So, as usual, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye! That's not bye.
Nah.
Yeah, it is bye. Yep, see, bye!
You.